Hi guys. Last time I made fun of Bubbles. Today I'm gonna make fun of myself. Bubbles says a lot of very silly, ditzy things. I do the ditzy things. One time I tripped over water and I slipped on my shadow. I'm the only person I know that could have done that. The shadow wasn't even wet or anything. I walked out of the bathroom and I slipped. I almost fell too on top of it. Um, yeah, so just telling you. I do a lot of silly things, ditzy things, as tripping over water, which is pretty hard to do, and I'm amazed myself that I did it. Now, another silly thing is I know last time I told you guys I would talk about my injury. I broke my leg uh, this past year. By this year, I mean 2013. And it's not really all that funny. Well, I mean, it kind of is, because how I broke it and the day I broke it. I broke it April 1st of 2013. Now, I know that's like the worst day to break anything, or do anything for that matter. But I broke it at work, so I'm still doing all that jazz. I'm still technically not allowed to walk on it. And there was either a gunshot or a wheel exploded. Moving on. Um, how I broke it was I was at work, yet again, and I was climbing into a box. Yeah, we're not going to ask why I was climbing into the box. I just was doing my job and climbing into a box. Actually, I wasn't even supposed to climb into the box, but yeah. I had to get something out of the box, and the box was not small. It was about as tall as I am, and, well, I mean, I am pretty short. I'm 5'4", 5'5". And I'm not the lightest 5'4", 5'5" height person. I'm not going to talk about my weight, mainly because it's a woman's secret. You're not allowed to know. And anyways, I was climbing out of the box and I stepped on the chair and the chair slipped out from under me. And you know that music you hear? I don't know if any of you guys are anime freaks or anything like that, but that's like opera song like you hear on Cowboy Bebop for those anime nerds. I'm sorry, people, but I'm one too, so it's okay. Um, I heard that opera music, but oddly enough, it was like in 12 seconds. Um, my supervisor even said it was like slow motion. I I even heard the crack on my ankle. It was very sickening, but I don't think you guys want to know about that. Anyway, so I broke my ankle by my clumsiness. I joke around with my boyfriend and claim that he pushed me out of the box even though he was nowhere near me at the time. Actually, he was at my house watching TV, probably. I don't know. I remember I told him that he was going to have to pick me up at the hospital, but his phone was screwy, and he didn't see that. Anyways, so now that you know a little bit of how ditzy I am, yeah, I actually did do all this stuff. Oh, um, anyway, so now that you know I broke my leg, I accidentally threw away my compensation stuff, and this was last week. Yeah, and I was looking for it, and I was talking to my boyfriend online, and he's like, "You should go get that." And I was wearing black. Oh, my shirt was black. Nothing else on me was black. And I was like, "No, I don't want to do that. I look like a creeper. Let me put some black pants on." So I put black pants on, and I put a black hoodie on, and I was like, "I'm about to go do my Black Op mission." And he kind of laughed, and he didn't really laugh until he saw exactly what I was wearing. I had a black shirt on, a black hoodie on, black pair of pants, sweatpants, and Pikachu slippers. I didn't want to be noticed, so I thought Pikachu was the best idea. I got my workers' comp stuff, but I think I was noticed. The neighbors don't say anything because, well, I've always been the oddball. I'm also the minority in my neighborhood, I think. I don't want to really say that, just in case my neighbor actually sees this, because, well, it'd be odd. I don't think we'd ever really talk again. Not that I really talk to my neighbors now. But now you see how weird I really am, and I was actually talking to one of my friends Monday, I think. I think it was Monday. And I was joking around about if I actually drove a car and was in a dangerous place. And we were talking about carjackings. And I was like, yeah, I think if I was carjacked, I would look at the person and go, yeah, I don't think I should get out of my driver's seat. Why don't you get in the passenger seat or the back seat? Preferably not in my car at all, but yeah, they kind of got a hoot out of that. But at the same time, I actually have a friend, Bubbles, got robbed at gunpoint, and she's like, yeah, you would not really say that. You know darn well you wouldn't. But I'm also the one with the smart-ass answers normally. Fairly rarely am I ever not with a smart-ass answer. Unless you blindside me like some people do. But that's another story for another time. Well, I should be getting off here because, well, the video wasn't supposed to be this long. And, well, I don't think you guys want to hear me tell more stories about, well, my clumsiness or Bubbles' silliness. Next week, I might be talking about something else, but you never know. I'm odd. Well, leave your comment or like, I don't care. Personally, I'd rather you like my video, or at least view it a few times. Become a fan of mine. I know. Comment if you want. Tell me comment with any questions. I might do a Q&A one day. I doubt that. I might though. Depends on how much popularity I get. How popular I get? Whatever. Well, I'll see you next week. See ya.